Hello, my name is Krystal, and I'm the CEO of SlickTrade.net. Today I'm going to present to you the sausage and sushi daily strategy for the Euro JPY during the Asian session. This is a great trade to add into your daily trades for the Nadex platform. Before we get started, please feel free to stop and read through the entire disclaimer. But when trading Nadex, IG, Forex, or binary options, as with any financial asset, there's a possibility that you may sustain a partial or total loss of your investment funds. As a result, it is advised you should never invest with or trade upon any money which you cannot afford to lose. Trading involves a real risk of loss, and past results do not ensure future results. So let's get started. Here's a strategy that I've been testing for quite some time now. It's extremely easy, similar to my Afternoon Delight GBP USD daily strategy. And there are two simple rules and no indicators. So let's get started. Rules. There are two rules to this strategy. 1. Watch your chart on 15-minute time frame for the Euro JPY between 6 and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 2. Draw in support and resistance lines at the bodies of the candles. 3. When the support or resistance lines are broken through, enter an 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time expiry on the Nadex platform. Never trade this strategy during news. I have seen it lose multiple times during news events. This includes any news between 6 and 8, all the way until 11. And also for all-day Euro or JPY news. I completely avoid it. So here's an example. In the example to the right, you would have entered an 11 p.m. buy after the 15-minute candle at 8:15 broke through the resistance line. You would have chosen a strike at or below 128.492. At 11 p.m., you see that the price ended at 128.695. It's that easy. All right, and it occurs like clockwork almost every day, as long as it sets up. This makes for a solid evening trade to add to your collection. Please excuse my typo. If you're interested in learning more, feel free to check out our website at SlickTrade.net, and let me also show you some examples on my Thinkorswim. Okay, this was the example that I showed during the presentation. Okay, here's your support line, and here's your resistance line. We're in between 18 and 20, or 6 and 8 p.m. Our expiry is right here, 23 or 11 p.m. Okay, and you'll see that's where it ended. Okay. All that I did was I drew in support and resistance at the bodies, the highest and the lowest, okay, points between 6 and 8 p.m. Okay. Now, you see that here at 8:15 p.m., the body broke through. I would not have taken it at 8 p.m. Okay, because the body did not break through. It was only the candle wick. Okay, so you would have waited until you actually see a candle fully form. All right, you want to wait until this candle is done with its formation, and then you would have placed a buy at or below the 128.492 support line. Okay, and you'll see it went right up from there. Many times this strategy does get tested, okay? You'll see it actually, come back down sometimes and test it, especially between 9 and 10 p.m. You'll see the most testing during that time. This makes for a great way to get better entries. You can set your working orders on Nadex, and you'll see that when it does test, you can get a few more good contracts in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back through. Now I already drew in the time frames just so you could check this out. All right, here I would not have traded this. Okay, now the news was at 11:04, so yes, it is after 11. However, I never suggest trading a strategy that's not good with news, anywhere from like 20 minutes, 10 or 20 minutes before or after that news. Okay, so this was a no trade day. Okay, we go back further. Let me go ahead and grab my price level here. All right, so here is my support line. Here is my resistance line. Okay, you'll see that right here is where, so that's right at 9 o'clock, 9 to 9:15. This candle broke through the resistance line. Okay, so that means you would take a buy order on the Nadex platform at 127.167 or lower. Okay, you'll see that it ended well above that strike. So there was no testing that day either. I have seen it get tested quite a bit though. So let's see here. This day, have a resistance line here, support line here. Okay, and at 8:15 to 8:30, this candle did break through my bottom support line. Okay, I don't really like that it didn't break through much, so you still could have taken it. However, I more than likely would have waited until the formation of this candle before I would have taken it, honestly. Now this one, it did get a little bit tested, okay, at 9:15. So you actually could have got another contract in there, or you could have set, working orders, and if they filled, they filled. If they didn't, they didn't. It really doesn't matter. But either way, you'll see that 11 p.m. this candle ended at 128.871. Okay, and your resistance line was at 128.919. Okay, so there's another winner. Here, there was news at 7:50 on this day. Okay, that tells me it's a no trade day. Okay, here, see, this is a really cool trade, and it wins so often that it's pretty amazing. All right, you can just kind of set it and forget it. Just let it go. So here we have our support and we have our resistance, and right at 8 to 8:15, this broke through, and that would tell you that we'd be placing a buy at 129.362 or lower. Here we ended at 11 p.m. 129.669. Beautiful. I'm not sure for how far I went back here. Just wanted to give you guys a few examples, all right? But here's my support. Here's my resistance, okay? And let's see, it didn't set up until 9:30, all right? But again, This is saying to buy at 131.484 or lower, and it ended at 131.708. So another beautiful trade, another winner. Okay, I'm going to show you one more. Okay, you can definitely backtest this strategy. You know, really get it down. I mean, it's extremely easy, but you know, backtest it, see what your results are, and you know, take the trade if you enjoy it. It's super simple, and like I said, you don't need indicators. So here we go. Now, the wick broke through our resistance line, but the body did not. So I would have waited until the 15 to 30 after the hour, so 8:15, 8:30, and I would have chose a buy off of 130.706 or lower. And here we go. We ended at 131.078. So there's some examples. I backtested this strategy, gosh, for over a year now. I believe it was, well, it was more like 11 months, I think. And it won a lot. I can't remember the exact win rate on it, but I can actually, I can go over to sliptrade.net and see. It's gonna be loud. Okay, you'll see over here the Nadex evening session. I can't remember which one has my results for the past bit of time here. My original video didn't turn out very well, so I wanted to redo it. And here we go. Here's the results. From 5/22 until 8/23, 2014. 20 and 2, 16 and 2, 13 and 2, 12 and 1, 7 and 0, 10 and 0, 8 and 1, 10 and 1. So this is a beauty. It wins a lot. All right. You guys have a great one, and I hope you enjoy the strategy. And I will see you guys around. If, like I said, if you want to learn more, go to sliptrade.net. There's lots of free information on there.